morning, Beauty Biz. Oh, it's sunny out. Welcome to Biz Tip of the Day. Much better. So today I'm going to talk about don't knock the crown off. What do I mean by that? Don't knock my crown off. What I want to say about that, like you have an idea. Like I don't know if you guys get like this. I definitely get like this. I have something that brews inside of me, and I get this feeling like, okay, I've got this idea. Good morning, Anita. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, everyone. That it just kind of rumbles inside of me, right? Like I've got something new that I want to put on, whether it's in my salon, whether it's a new marketing idea, whether it's a new product I want to sell. Something starts brewing inside of me, and I get this like excitement, right? And you're like, oh yeah, I love this idea, and this is why I love it, blah, 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 blah. And then you go share it with somebody else at the salon or wherever you work, and they poo-poo it and they throw it down. You're like, but hold on, you didn't hear me through. Like, what about this, this, and this? And they don't see the vision that you see, so they knock your crown off of your head, and they take that feeling of I'm a queen, or that, you know, that empowerment that you felt, that whatever you were seeing, the vision, the product, gets knocked off. And you're like, but, you know, and I call it like shotgun, because I have an idea and I always share it with my husband, and it's like, okay, I'm going to shoot an idea to you, and then he does these, I call them bullets, he shoots bullets at me, right? And then I'm like, no, this is the answer to that, and then no, that's the answer, and I'm like, ooh, didn't think of that. So there's a hole, I got to fill that hole. And so when somebody poo-poos your idea, which again, guys, I have a million ideas, and I can't tell you how many times I go to my husband once a month with a new idea, and Amy and my team, my people, and it always gets knocked down, but there's little holes in it. But what I've learned is every time I feel like somebody's trying to knock my crown off, or, you know, put holes into my idea, think of it as the hole, and just think of, how do I fix it, right? If you have an idea and it doesn't feel like, somebody else doesn't believe in it, and they shoot bullets in it, look at the solution, right? There's a problem, that's what they see, okay? And if they're gonna be the customer that you're selling to, try to figure out a way to fix that hole. Figure out a way that you could reload your gun, so to speak, and then shoot another idea at them. Say, well, you know, in this case, how about this, this, and this? Now, do you still think my idea is good? And then see if that doesn't, because sometimes what happens is a brainstorm starts, right? You go back and forth, and, you know, of course, it's very hard with my husband because he's an engineer, so he thinks of all the details. Like, he thinks of the logistics, the numbers, the this, the that, and I'm just flying high on emotions and the way women feel. Like, we go with our gut, we go with that, and I just fly with it. I think later, which is probably the biggest mistake I do. But you know what? I'm so passionate about it that it still flies. And I think that's the one thing that my husband has learned, and this is the tip of the day. If you have an idea or a gut or something that is brewing on your heart, okay? And usually, you know, the reason why I say brewing on your heart, mine come to me, my morning prayers. And when I feel like something's coming to me in that time, I know it's put on my heart for the right reason. So that's what I mean by brewing. So when it brews inside of me, and then I'm like, I put it out there, and even though, you know, I've got a few people that'll throw darts at me and say, this won't work, but my passion about it works. Guess what, guys? It might not work at 50%, it might not work at 40%, but it's okay if it starts at 10%. And I know I can build it at 20%, because somewhere along the line, between 0 to 10, you start getting momentum for whatever it is that you're going through, right? Then by 20%, you're like, okay, I see potential in this. And then when you get to 30 or 40%, you're like pushing that boulder up the hill, and you're like, you know what? This is gonna work, because every time I'm starting to do it or sell to another person, it gets stronger, and somebody else believes in it, and somebody else believes in it and tells somebody else, and you can feel it. And then once you get up that hill with that big boulder, the rest becomes easy, because it just kind of rolls down. So don't let your idea go. Good morning, Anita. Good morning, Ricky. Don't let it fall. Don't let somebody knock your crown off of your head. Keep the idea, even if it's at 10%, because there's 10% of people that want that idea. There's 10% of people that need that idea. I remember when I decided to do this this morning talk, driving my car, and I did it over 6 or 7 months ago, and I made a promise to myself, I'm going to do this 5 days a week, and I'm going to get on the net. I'm like, how the heck am I going to come up with information to talk about every single day, 5 days a week? I'm like, and I got to be honest with you, very few days have I walked down here and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. It kind of just comes. And I think that's what I'm getting at. And there, there's days that they are phenomenal. There's days that they're like, eh. And then there's some days that I know that I have resonated with one person. And that person will message me and be like, you know what? I needed that today. I needed that message because it gave me the hope of something that I didn't think I could do, I was doing. Or you gave me the ability to believe in myself to do that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. It's that 1% sometimes is all it takes. For me, I get those messages, or I get a message here when you guys leave a message and saying that helped, or what you said down here, you left your message is now helping somebody else. I've gotten those messages. Every time you guys make a comment or leave some advice or say something to somebody else, it stews with somebody else, and this whole chain reaction starts. Especially like yesterday, you guys left a couple comments and it started helping a whole bunch of other people, and that's so fulfilling to me. So if I helped 2 people yesterday, it worked, and that's what I'm getting at. No one's gonna knock my crown off, and that's what I want you to think about today. No one's gonna knock your crown off. If you guys have an idea, there's something growing inside of you, share it with somebody. Let them take the guns, let them poke holes in it, but look at those holes of something that you might be able to fix to make it better. If not, if you feel that you can make this happen and only 1 or 2% will go for it, it's okay, do it. Do it. I don't want you to hold back. I want you to give it a try, because even if it fails, you're going to learn something. Guys, I can't tell you how many things I've tried in this field, but I keep getting up. I brush myself off, I fix my little crown, and I'm like, alrighty, let's go on to the next one. And I can't say that I've taken the time to just be with myself, because I know it's crumbled a little bit and it does hurt. But I will tell you, you will be stronger to try the next thing. So over and over again, I'm going to say, don't let anybody knock your crown. Okay? I want you guys to really go for it. You're never going to learn anything about yourself, your business, or your product if you don't give it a whirl. Okay? There are so many things that will come in your path. There are going to be major boulders. I am not kidding. They will be. But they're here to test you, to make you stronger, and to make you do it even more. Okay? So even if your idea fails, you've still learned a lot. All right, guys? I'm here to put your crown back on, fix it if it's crooked. I'm right here. Reach out to me if there's anything I can do, or leave a message below and talk about your ideas or what you need help with, and let's see if we can get some answers for you and get your crown fixed. All right, guys? We're here to help each other. Remember that. All right, guys, it's actually sunny here in New York, which is just amazing. A little chilly, but still sunny. So I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday. I love Wednesdays. Wednesdays are my day. I go to Bible study, so it's a really great day for me. It's my favorite day. So, all right, guys, I adore you all. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.